Kia ora, Cody Hub. Today we are just going to be going over how to do our reflections and our comments for term 1 of 2021. So the first thing we need to do is make sure that we are in the correct notebook. We should be in My Learning Journey 2021, and we need to go to reflections and comments. And in here you will have your reflection for term 1. So we need to make sure that we are in 2021. Throughout the years, you may have a couple, but we need to make sure we're in this year's reflection and comments so that we can get to term 1. Now, when we do reflections, we need to be really specific about what we are reflecting on in our learning, and we need to remember to always include the because. Why do you feel the way that you feel, or why do you think that you could improve on this thing that you could improve on? We need to know the why. So the first question that we have is going to be, what are you most proud of with your learning for this term? Remember, we need to be really specific with our reflections. We need to pick something that we have been doing this term. So it could be something to do with writing, reading, maths. It could be something to do with your passion project. It could be something to do with inquiry, te reo, any of the things that we have been working on this term. It could even be things that you did at home. Maybe you were really proud of an activity that you completed at home. So for me, what I'm going to write down is that I am most proud of my personal narrative writing because I learned how to add description to my writing. So that is very specific because that is about a specific lesson that we had. And so I know when I'm reading that, that person has felt really proud about the specific task that they have been working on, which is awesome. So throughout this reflection, you need to make sure you answer each question. So the next question is, what could you do to improve your learning? So think of something that you could do to help yourself with your own learning. How would you describe your work in class? Maybe think of a descriptive word. You could use a thesaurus for that. Remember to include the because. What habits of mind did you use this term which helped you to be a better learner? And give us an example of when you did this. So you need to think of how you made progress in your learning this term. What did you do? How can your teacher help you to learn better? This is really important because it helps us to know what we can do for you, and how can your parents and whānau help you at home. And that's really important for your whānau to know how to help you at home. The only part that you do not have to fill in is this last little bit that says parent and whānau comment. Leave that one blank. So you just need to go through and answer each question. Make sure you're really specific about each different example that you use. And once you have completed your reflection, you can just use the @ symbol and tag me on Teams. Awesome. Good work, guys.